the world that refused to load. In the boundless realm of Minecraft, where blocks shape the landscape and adventures await at every turn, there thrived a vibrant world filled with endless possibilities. Villages bustled with life. Towering mountains scraped the clouds, and hidden treasures lay buried beneath the surface. Yet, in this pixelated paradise, something sinister stirred in the shadows. An unseen force was at work, deleting reality, one chunk at a time. Our tale begins with a wandering adventurer named Kieran, a bold and curious soul whose heart thrummed with the promise of exploration. With a trusty diamond sword slung across his back and a satchel brimming with supplies, Kieran set out from the cozy village of Oakwood, eager to uncover the secrets of the vast Minecraft world. Little did he know, his journey would soon lead him into a mystery that would shake the very foundations of existence. As Kieran traversed the familiar fields, he sensed something was off. The sun hung high in the pixelated sky, casting long shadows across the ground, yet the landscape felt eerily quiet. It was as if the world itself held its breath. The gentle sounds of sheep bleating and cows mooing were replaced by an unsettling silence, broken only by the distant hiss of a creeper lurking nearby. With determination, Kieran pressed on, his boots crunching against the grassy terrain. Yet, as he ventured deeper into the forest, he stumbled upon a sight that sent a chill down his spine. A massive void gaped before him, an empty abyss where blocks should have been. Trees, flowers, and even animals had vanished, leaving behind an unsettling expanse of nothingness. It was a chunk of the world that had simply disappeared. Puzzled but undeterred, Kieran cautiously approached the edge of the void, peering over the precipice. His heart raced as he felt the pull of the unknown. A flicker of movement caught his eye. A sleek black figure darting between the shadows. An Enderman, known for its mischievous nature, appeared, its purple eyes glowing with curiosity. Kieran thought of the tales he had heard about the Enderman, creatures rumored to possess the ability to manipulate reality itself. The Enderman paused, as if sensing Kieran's presence. Instead of teleporting away, it tilted its head, studying him with an intensity that sent goosebumps racing down Kieran's arms. The adventurer instinctively tightened his grip on his sword, wary of the creature's unpredictable nature. But just as quickly as it appeared, the Enderman vanished, leaving behind a lingering sense of unease. Determined to uncover the truth, Kieran decided to investigate further. He trekked through the eerie landscape, where chunks of the world continued to melt into nothingness as he ventured deeper into the forest. Villagers from nearby settlements had disappeared, leaving their homes abandoned, while strange noises echoed in the distance, whispers carried by the wind, as though the very fabric of Minecraft was unraveling. As the night fell, the sky transformed into a canvas of stars, twinkling like diamonds scattered across black velvet. Kieran set up camp near the edge of the void, hoping to gather his thoughts. He lit a small fire, its flickering flames casting eerie shadows around him. The crackling of the fire was a small comfort in the otherwise unsettling atmosphere. But the night was far from peaceful. As darkness enveloped the land, strange figures flitted across the horizon. Creepers, their green forms barely visible against the night, creeping closer to the camp. Kieran's heart raced as he realized they were drawn to the void, their hisses growing louder as they neared. Suddenly, a loud explosion shattered the silence, sending Kieran flying backwards. The creepers had detonated in a chaotic frenzy, creating a chain reaction that caused chunks of earth to crumble and vanish into the abyss. Kieran scrambled to his feet, dodging the debris as he narrowly escaped the blast. The void expanded, swallowing everything in its path, and panic surged within him. In that moment of chaos, Kieran caught sight of the Enderman once more, its glowing eyes fixed on him. It seemed to beckon him, its movements fluid and deliberate. With no other choice, Kieran followed the creature as it led him away from the collapsing landscape. They wove through the trees, the air thick with tension, until they reached a hidden cave, the entrance adorned with glowing crystals that pulsed like a heartbeat. Inside, the cave was a sanctuary, untouched by the chaos above. The Enderman paused, its gaze piercing through the darkness. Kieran felt an inexplicable connection to the creature, as if it understood the gravity of their situation. The crystals illuminated the walls, revealing ancient symbols that told a story of a world once vibrant, now threatened by a hidden force. As Kieran examined the symbols, a realization struck him. The void was not a mere glitch, it was a deliberate act, a consequence of a malevolent entity that sought to reshape the very essence of Minecraft. The ancient inscriptions hinted at an ancient being, a guardian of balance who had been imprisoned by the darkness, allowing chunks of reality to be erased. With newfound resolve, Kieran knew he had to find a way to restore what had been lost. Drawing upon his knowledge of crafting, he began to gather resources from the cave: stone, wood, and the shimmering crystals that pulsed with energy. As he crafted a powerful artifact, the Enderman watched silently, its presence a steady reminder of the stakes at play. With the artifact complete, Kieran emerged from the cave, ready to confront the force behind the chaos. The landscape was still shifting, but he felt empowered by the connection he had forged with the Enderman. Together, they traversed the void, facing the lurking dangers that threatened to erase everything they held dear. As they approached the heart of the void, Kieran felt a surge of energy coursing through him. The artifact began to glow, resonating with the pulsing energy of the crystals. In that moment, he understood that the Enderman was not just a bystander. It was a key to restoring balance. With a final surge of determination, Kieran unleashed the artifact's power, sending a wave of energy rippling through the void. In an instant, the missing chunks of the world began to reappear, blocks snapping back into place as if they had never been lost. Villagers re-emerged, confused but safe, while the sun shone brightly overhead once more. The Enderman stood beside Kieran, its eyes reflecting gratitude and recognition. With reality restored and the malevolent force vanquished, Kieran returned to his village, greeted by the cheers of grateful villagers. The world of Minecraft was whole again, vibrant and alive, and as he shared his tale of adventure, he couldn't help but smile, knowing that even in the darkest of times, the bonds of friendship and courage could conquer all. And somewhere in the shadows, the Enderman watched, its gaze a reminder that in the world of Minecraft, the unexpected was always just around the corner.